How y'all doing today? My name's Ayin, and today's topic of discussion is not in my control. Not in my control. Now, when I think about not in my control, this is just me taking a segment of some of my other videos and just expanding on it, really focusing in and expanding on this. Not in my control, you really need to know what that means when something is not in your control. When it's not in your control, there's a couple of things you should do. You shouldn't worry about it. You shouldn't try to make it in your control. You should know how to be flexible and adapt, know how to operate with things that's not in your control. This is one of the reasons why I talk about in my book, like when you're dealing with people who are overbearing and whatnot, knowing how to understand that it's not in your control, or nor should it be, to try to change them, to make them less overbearing or whatnot. It's just, if you're in a situation where you have to deal with a person that's like that, it's you doing what's best for you in that manner and doing what it is that you can control. Whether it's you managing your time a little bit better with the person that doesn't respect your time, or maybe you're watching what conversation goes into this interaction that you're having with this person that's overbearing. This is just an example of what I'm talking about knowing when something is not in your control. Same thing when you're talking about things at work or whatnot, things that you may be stressing over. Don't stress over it if it's not in your control. It's just simple little questions like this that we have to, or simple little statements like this, and sometimes it's questions that we have to direct ourselves at. We have to, it seems rudimentary and really, really basic, but sometimes we have to stop and pause on those things and think about them because it makes sense. Sometimes we worry about nothing. So I just wanted to drop a line and make this video on realizing what's in your control and what's not in your control. I mean, and it works with anything. So keep that in mind. So you can be a healthier you. And remember, being a healthier you is not only being a healthy you for you, but it's also being a healthy you for the others that surround you. Okay? My name's Ayin, and until next time, stay encouraged, avoid being discouraged, and don't worry about things that's not in your control. Okay? You have a good one.